Now we got a fucking stream sniper here.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. What? Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Well, he is on his S rank account, although he's about 400 MMR lower than his true MMR. So I won't gain quite enough points when I beat him. But we'll live.
SCP good to go, sir.
Oh, this is an idea I've used before. Scam is probably watching.
Hoff to get off donated $3. Do you think that's how the S-rank Terran or Protoss or Zerg players feel when they play versus you? That they get ranked against A-rank shit players?
Oh, they try to do that. That's why they keep making new accounts. Because they're worthless human beings.
SCP good to go, sir.
So no, they don't. I actually value playing good players and climbing and improving. They do not. They do not, because they all have 12 fucking accounts with less than 10 games on them. Because they want to play people like me. Because they just feel good winning games. That's it. That's as simple as that. So there's your fucking answer. Get wrecked, son.
Affirmative. SCP good to go, sir. Report for duty. SCP good to go, sir. Affirmative. I read you. Right away, sir. Report for duty. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. SCP good to go, sir. Report for duty. Yes, sir. What? Yes,
Anonymous donated $3.33. So you want to be matched with someone at a similar skill level to you, but for it to be a good player they have to play to your standard? You will never play against someone like that unless you adjust your logic.
You have... No. What are you talking about? You're like, hey, let me take these leaps and pretend that you're being unreasonable, Artosis.
orders received.
No.
Orders received. Roger that. Yes, sir. SCP good to go, sir. Report for duty. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Report for duty.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain.
Guy in the chat donated $3.33. Hey Artie. I'm a very low skill Terran, about 800 to 900 MMR, and just play casually for fun. This Christmas I decided to switch to TOS just to see what would happen, and within a week my MMR went up by 400. What the fuck?
This is probably a real donation. This is probably something that actually happened and not someone just trolling. Because that is actually how it goes. It's not a fucking joke. It is a joke, but not like fucking we're setting something up. It's like a cosmic joke, you know?
Not enough minerals.
Sir. I read you. Orders received. I read you. Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Right away, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Roger that.
Your forces
Orders
are under
received.
attack.
Count here donated $3. No, that's not it at all. Artosis wants to play versus players who do not play risky. He wants only solid macro games, you know, like no rush 20 minutes games, and when Quick always wins he gets so mad. So this is what type of games he wants. I can help you if you want donated $3.33. I always pick the aliens. I make the pyramid that makes the predator claw guys, and sometimes I rush the ice cube beam. If I get bored I make the whale that shoots tiny Galga ships and the ghost man with the lightsaber or the caterpillar. I can help you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Good to go, sir. I read
Not
you.
enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. Right away, sir. Something on
I wouldn't be surprised if Scan is opening with a Wraith opener, because I was asking him for some tips on that, because I have a really hard time against it.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, he's not.
I read you. Reported for duty. Orders received. Right away,
What do
sir.
you want, Commander? What do you want?
Yes, sir.
Something on your mind?
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Standing by.
SCV good to
Something
go,
on your
sir.
mind? I dig.
Job finished.
Yeah?
I read you.
Additional supply depots required.
Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Reinforce additional supply
What
depots
do you
required.
want?
Job finished.
Checked up and good to go.
Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Bring it on. What do you want?
I read you. I read you. Right away, job
Not
finished.
enough minerals.
I reach you.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Hey, M. Sarev gifting 10 subs. Thank you, man.
On your mind?
It's very generous of you. Appreciate it.
I read you. Job finished.
Checked up and good to go.
Not enough minerals.
What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished. I read you. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Right, let's bring it on. What do you want?
Good to go, sir.
I dig.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
What do you
Not enough
want?
minerals.
What do you want? Checked up.
Not a Protoss player donated $3, so I've noticed that when you play you do mention how it is extremely difficult to rush as Terran. Well, since it seems Terran players can't just copy Flash anymore, and have to finally be original with builds, is it possible for a rush build to arrive?
Well, no, you can actually just do the math on the early units, right? And it's... There's no high quality shit you can do early. It takes a long time for units, for Terran to do well.
Your forces are under attack.
No problem. Something on your mind? What do you want? Yeah? Oh, is that it?
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want? Yeah? Yeah, I'm going.
Anonymous donated $3.33. I
Jesus,
just
he has
think
so
that
many.
you shouldn't take it so seriously. These people are playing to advance their MMR, so they really don't care what sort of tactics they use on you. You can't change their minds on this, so I don't see the point of getting so angry.
Okay, you're missing the point completely. You're missing the point completely. It's not about being angry what tactics they use. There's a couple different issues here. Number one, there's way too much abuse on the fucking ladder. So I have all these Smurfs pushing me down into shitters that flip coins that are terrible. Okay? That's not good practice. Overall, my practice sucks because those Smurfs push me down. So that sucks. Okay? You can't really argue against that. I get to play very few people that are actually around my MMR level. My MMR level, when I'm left alone, I go up to 2200.
$3.33. People who are bad against a
It's-
specific race will complain about balance. This is because you don't play
Oh
Protoss.
my God.
If you trained as a Protoss, you would understand how they get countered, the good and bad timings to attack, the tricks and tactics to beat them.
You literally don't even know what you're talking about. You actually just don't. Why are you trolling so hard? We've been over it too many times. I don't want it anymore. Alright, I just want to check how my build lines up. I knew that was a bad fucking vulture attack. I just want to check SCV count versus vulture count. And see how close I stayed to him. So his third pack came up pretty quick. It's up 2 SCVs. One SCV. All right, so I have 10 volts there, and he has 11 volts. He has his upgrades quicker too. Huh. So, I mean, that wasn't all that bad. I kept up. I was like 1 Vulture behind. And like 2 SCVs behind at one point, then I got an SCV ahead. It's just slight variations in the build. Not too bad.
Anonymous donated $3.33. I can't argue with Smurfs. That shit ruins most competitive games and would massively impact yours and other people's experiences. I'm genuinely curious about your idea of the issues with Starcraft.
My ideas of the issues with Starcraft. Well, there is a gigantic racial imbalance, right? So there's the Smurf thing, which fucking sucks. There are a lot of hackers and cheaters out there. I mean, I don't know exactly how many, but obviously the top of the ladder is completely filled with them. The fact that everyone can make 1 million accounts really ruins everything as well. Well, that's why there's so many Smurfs, right? Is because you can make unlimited accounts. Just over and over and over. Like, your account holds like 12 accounts, and then you can just delete them and remake them instantly.